Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. To the 25, no attempt at a return. The Gators offense will go to work first. And guys, this was an interesting, if not confounding, experience to watch last year. We'd seen Florida State's issues all season, but it really felt as if the changing of the guard happened with the way the Gators just dismantled them.
It was a very sloppy game from Florida, too, even though they got the dominant win on the road. And funny, thinking back to that game, David, man's strength by a young true freshman quarterback, and a big reason why I know Gator fans are excited for this one.
Yeah, and these two teams couldn't have had more opposite seasons. Both started really struggled out the gates, but Florida really turned it around, and you could feel the momentum going the other direction. Florida State, they flat jumped off a cliff. I mean, it was awful. They ended up having more inches of snow in their stadium than they did wins a year ago. This rivalry means something. We got to get the best out of Florida State.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Glagway. Fires to the right. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Guys, you might know Florida State was once a women's college, didn't start playing football until later, and in fact, didn't start playing the Gators until... Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Touchdown Seminoles. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Defense not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Dropping back, it's Lagway. That's caught, it's Brown.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll run it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Finds a tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Gators come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He might want another play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Sturdivant. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Using his legs, it's Alchuk. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp. deep right side. And trying to put points to fit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the work?
Down, man, they go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout, think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football, try to pick that up on 4th.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Has to get there to move the sticks. Breaks into the open. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Gators are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Jukes his way for more. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Brown. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Gators with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Caught in the backfield. It's Livingston. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! You want to want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field.
Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Berry. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Snares it outside. It's Robinson. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little dump. First down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Pittman. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Now improvising. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback. Bringing
on, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise,
so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move, it's Jackson. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We'll come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard stopped on the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Floating away. Got a man. It's ball. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Gators are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. And he was hit just as when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can...
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Leaves it with the back. He's past the 30. Lowers those pads. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Flagway. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Takes the handoff, it's ball. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this to seesaw back on top here in the 4th. The field goal is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better start. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the quick pass. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The corners are walked up tight. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Alchuk. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Berry. And just left that. Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them. A 5-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Marches ahead. Stopped in the backfield. And this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Berry. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Lost a throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Ball. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Back to throw, it's Berry. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
But it just ran out of gas, tackled on the 1-yard line. You do all that work, get all the way down the field. You're trying to get yourself in a social media shout-out, watch the big guy score the touchdown, the defensive score. But you got time on the line. Dang it.
Now on second and goal. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field. The sneak scores it. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they're able to get back on top of the ball, but they are still in a world of hurt. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he put down in one that did not pay off. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.